Well, hello everyone. It is Brian Clark, your broker associate at Century 21. Coming at you live today. Sorry, a little late with today's, this month's or last month's market report. Been pretty crazy lately. Listings are going off the chain, and COVID threw some curveballs and got a lot of stuff going on here. So I wanted to go over with you real quickly, sort of what the market is happening in Orlando and the Central Florida area. It is going nuts. So I'm going to cover some information here. And as always, if you have any questions, concerns, or anything like that, feel free to reach out to me. I'm always available to help you out and answer any questions in regards to your real estate needs. So let's get at it. So first off, overall sales in June, there was about 3,103 homes that sold in June, which is pretty good. The Central Florida market usually hangs between the $4,000 unit range per month. It is basically only down 9% from last year, which, considering everything that's gone on, that is not bad. A lot of people are trying to be like, economic crash, this and that, but you're going to see some of the statistics that I'm showing you here that is telling a different story. I always go by numbers. Now, there's nothing to say that the market will level out, but we are not going to have a repeat of 2008. There is going to, some people are suffering job loss and things of that nature, and it's affecting the market a little bit, but it isn't near as much as what you may think. So average sale price in the month of June was $265,000, which is pretty steady. It's an increase of 6% over this time last year, which is pretty significant. That's why a lot of people who are thinking of selling or taking advantage of this low inventory market because they're getting top dollar. I mean, typically an average increase year over year is about 3%. So it's over double that. So folks are really experiencing some great growth. And on top of that, the other thing is if you bought recently with me in the last 2 years or more, there's a good chance that you can refinance and save a lot of money on your monthly payment because A, interest rates are significantly down, and B, there's a good chance you may have enough equity in your home to get rid of that forced place mortgage insurance. I'll do another video in that regard in more detail, but yeah, the increase in pricing is really helping people get better deals. Average days on market for the month of June is 56 days, which is down 2% from 2019. So that means homes are selling faster. That is a direct component of the low inventory. It is absolutely bananas out there. There's a lot of buyers looking and not a lot of inventory. So that's a good reason why days on market are down quite a bit. Pending sales. Now, this is something that you need to pay attention to because this is some of the numbers and information that I'm looking at that are telling me a different story than what some of the folks out there are saying. It's crashing because pending sales are at 24,097, which is up 15% from last month and up 20% from last year. So think about that, folks. Last year was a great year for sales, and we're still up 20%. We are in our hot season because of, summer. Kids are out of school. They're getting ready to get back in, so people are just really trying to get their homes up for sale if they're really considering that to kind of take care of that before everything goes down. But that should tell you the direction that the market is currently going. And anything that is going up for sale is usually selling pretty quickly if you have proper marketing and whatnot. New listings, there were about 17,489 in the month of June. That was up 8% from the previous month. So that goes to show you that folks are getting a little more comfortable with what's going on in the market currently, and they're starting to put their homes up. Now, it's down 5% from June of last year, but look at the two numbers that we spoke about before. Pending sales are up. So you can see that new listings are still slow because people are still sort of watching, but it's also just COVID is having its take. But there's people that are coming around the corner and seeing everything that's going on, and they're starting to reach out and put their homes up for sale. Normally we would see this kind of activity like a month or 2 months ago, but obviously COVID had a different story for that. Months of inventory, we're currently sitting at 2.6 months, and that's it. Just as a reminder, as always, a normal inventory setting is about 6 to 9 months. it is definitely a seller's market. So that means the sellers are holding the gold. Now, keep in mind here, that doesn't mean that you can go there and ask for insane prices for your house. People are still not silly. Appraisals still have to go through. But this goes to show you that you do not have to succumb to many of the normal contingencies that may come with a regular market, like closing cost assistance, repairing tons of things, all that kind of stuff. It does allow you to be a little more stronger negotiator when it comes to working out a contract. Buyers, don't lose hope. I know this doesn't look great, but at the same token, you just have to be patient, especially if you're an FHA buyer. It's one of those things where you have to write clean contracts. And what I mean by that is, got to write full price offers, got to write quick inspection times, which we have a great inspector that helps us do that. And right now is not the time really to go after those closing costs. The only time you can do that is if someone's been on the market for a while, and typically if that's the case, the home has got some condition problem or location problem, pricing problem, and then you have to worry about appraisals. So there's a way to work it to where you can win. You just got to be patient though, because right now there's a lot of FHA buyers out there looking, and competition is fierce. I'm going to show you an example of one of mine that I got up right now. But yeah, so basically lots of buyers, low inventory. So let's take a look at this graphic here for the Orlando market in general. I'm not going to go into a bunch of information here. I am going to attach it to the newsletter, so if you want to kind of peruse through it at your own speed, you're more than welcome to, but it'll be in the newsletter so you can look at it on your own accord. But this shows you sort of overall as the Florida market goes, not just Central Florida, sort of what's going on with housing. And as you can see, a lot of the numbers are up. There's more blue than there is red. So the market is going in the right direction, and it is really, really starting to take off. And this is a sample for those of you who know, and some of you, I've done this for you. Some of you are not sure. Some of you may be new to this newsletter. But this is an example of a property that I've got actually live right now. It has been live for 2.5 days. We have several contracts on it right now, but I want to go and show you once again. And this is for those of you who've been awesome at referring me, folks. This is a story you can use. I have over 10 times the views as my nearest competitor. And what does that mean for the sellers? That means more eyeballs are going there, and more people are going to put in offers, and more they're going to have a better standing in order to negotiate. Because listen, folks, I mean, the number 2 position only has 135 views. I have 1,026. I mean, it's not even close. And this is what it comes down to. These sellers did a great job of preparing their home. I went in ahead of time. We had a discussion on what they needed to do in order to get top dollar. They even had a little doubt about hitting the number that I told them. But I told them, I was like, listen, we're gonna give it a whirl, and we're gonna showcase this place. They even did a few repairs that I referred one of my handymen out to kind of fix some stuff. But here's the thing, they did everything I asked them to do. And we have well over 24 showings, in just 2 days, and several offers already in place, all of them at full price. So that goes to show you, this is the difference. This is what I bring to the table. So know this, when you refer me clients, I am going to do my utmost best to get their home sold as quickly as possible and for top dollar. And if you look at the top right graphic where you see the 2 charts, there's over 52 saves. So there are tons of people looking and saving and watching what happens with this property. So this is just one of those things where I am superbly confident in what I can do for my clients. And I'm so happy that many of you, this client was a referral from another client of mine. And I just love doing it because you know what? It makes me feel good that I provided great service, and it lets my clients know that they can refer me because they know I'm going to get the job done. So thank you again. And also keep in mind, I need more listings. Everything I'm putting up for sale is zipping off the market. So I'm trying to do my best to kind of help with that low inventory situation, and need more listings for sure. And I got a couple buyers right now that are looking, and they know we've got one under contract right now, and it took them 2 tries, but they finally got one accepted. And I got some other folks that have, been at bat a few times, but it's tough out there, but just be patient, okay? So, as always, need more listings. Now, don't forget, I also do mortgages and refis now, so if you guys ever want to snoop out the website, just go to www.themortgagefirm.com/Brian Clark, and you can kind of check out some stuff there. Fantastic company. They've been around forever and a day. They're located in Altamont, but they have several offices all over Florida and other states. Great company, and I've done several refis and new purchases with them, and saving a lot of my past clients money, because some of my past clients, they were getting great rates back then at like 4% and change, and now they're getting in the low 3s as interest rates drops, and I've saved a couple clients over $200 a month. So, I mean, that's pretty fantastic. Now, if you don't want to refinance and start all over, then, always ask about this Money Max account. My wife and I are on it. We just recently refied we took some money out of our primary home in order to get an investment property, and I set it up on the Money Max account, and we're scheduled to pay off our home in under 5 years. I think I'm at 4.8 now, and I've had it for 3 months. Is it 3 months? No, 2 months. Sorry. My first mortgage payment was 6/1 of 2020, and so think about that. It basically just tracks and shows you how to pay it off in a super fast way, and it's so easy to do. So yeah, if you want more information on that, feel free to reach out. I can send you some more stuff. We could do a free analysis and all that good stuff. All right. So as always, I'm never too busy for your referrals. Thank you so much for continuing to support me and my family and our real estate journey and referring folks. I love sharing photos of folks that I've helped, and I got many more coming down the pipeline. Hopefully, just because of COVID, we can't do closings together anymore, so my photos have been tough to get as of late. But I'm going to try to do some Zoom call testimonials and things of that nature. But once again, thank you so much. And for those of you I haven't worked with yet, or I'm in the midst of getting to work with, I'm looking forward to getting a photo with you, because my goal is to kind of do my best to get you the best deal possible and help you and your family out in your real estate journey. And I love it. So thanks again for tuning in, and we will see you next time. Take care and be safe. Bye, y'all.